this fucks up.
I forget there's an episode where they play baseball with American settlers.
Bruh.
They fucking in the alley.
What? I was about to say, wait a minute. What they
Alright,
do?
I gotta go to sleep, boys.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
going to sleep.
We out here streaming now.
Udon. Who's this ball guy? I think he's funny from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
He said with a yam on top, not an egg.
Say grated yam, dummy.
Makes more sense. Why would he put a whole goddamn yam on goddamn? Uh-oh.
Something happening.
Is this where he meet Michael Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just. That's okay.
Yep. There you go. Hee hee.
Nah. Ooh. What he smoking? Why his eyes so red?
The point's over here in this fucking game.
Uh.
Demon time.
Crazy.
That's actually important for later.
Nigga said infected dude zombie.
Millie rocked
Bruh.
him into being a demon.
See that video I put in for the chat? The fucking porcupine Millie rocking.
Mm-hmm. I seen it. He was getting that shit. Why they give you grass gas stage so much in this fucking game. What?
What did you send me? Whoa.
Forgot about that.
What's the most recent thing in the Twitter chat? The Orthodox Jews robbing that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That fucking glad
One
hit
day
me.
one day we're gonna figure out what the actual deal behind that was, but I don't know if that day is any soon.
Look at him go.
Guys are all kidnapping you. What's going on? Yeah. I kidnapped 1 inch. I'll give you a hitch. I just need to get my
The
stuff
video
out.
of
My
San
friends are
Andreas
here.
Gara on a motorcycle was something I did need to see today.
Anytime I get my
I
stuff
needed
out,
to
you
see
can
it,
take the car.
so I
Can't
appreciate
take
it.
this second. I need to get my shit out first, man.
I do not understand what the timing on that counter is. What the fuck?
Bruh,
You guys need
there
to
were
chill out for a
so
second.
many Orthodox Jews in Monroe, New York. It's actually a little scary.
I'll give you the key when I get my shit out. You guys
Why
are
do you
chill
think
out.
that is?
My stuff. Yeah, I'll give you the key.
I just ain't never seen that many Jewish people for yarmulkes and shit in one place before.
Thank you. I will when I get
They're
my
like
stuff.
walking to somewhere.
Chill out for a second. Yeah, this is all my stuff.
I feel like every time I stream, my stream is like fucked up in a new way.
Guys are going crazy. That's all my stuff.
Bro, what is going on?
Where you guys from? Where you guys from here? Field trip?
It's a field trip?
The way the kid sounds, bro,
Everybody say hi.
it just sounds like a stereotypical fucking Jewish meme.
Bro, y'all see the second video?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I don't like you guys surround me. What are you guys doing? How old are you guys?
just want to talk with you.
How old are you guys? How old are you guys? 12? 13, 15, 16? You guys here on a field trip?
Please don't send out a video.
I'm not sending a video to anyone. I'm making sure you guys get away.
Why are you doing it?
Why are you surrounded? And you're 16 years old. Get the hell away from me. Back up.
No, but we walked into this.
Go fuck up, dude. I don't know you guys. I don't need any company. I need you guys to back up.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, take me in.
What's going on? You giving?
Yeah, have a good time.
It's not yours, so you
It's not mine. I don't work here. I'm leaving. I don't care what you guys do with it.
Bro.
We just want to talk with you.
Alright, you watching another one, Joe?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm ready when you are.
Alright.
Why
3,
is that perfectly smooth?
1, go. Shut the fuck up, Ryan.
Shut. What? What?
Heard me? What you kidding? I'm kidding. It's the steak and shake milkshake dog.
Banned. Just kidding. I was lost in thought. You caught me off guard with that, buddy. I'm hurt.
Autumn?
What?
It's so stupid with our, cat sleeping with her eyes open for a second. Oh, I was on a plane flying back here. This little girl was sleeping with her eyes open. It looked disgusting. I wanted to kick her.
That's not a thing, bro. What? I would have freaked out.
That's definitely it. That's definitely a thing.
I would have actually freaked out. That's not okay.
You never seen someone sit with their eyes open before?
No, I've seen it, but I've only seen it like medically induced. I haven't seen it like naturally.
It's weird. They look like dead. That's like dead except they're breathing. That sounds stupid, I know, but...
Well,
weird.
I've seen like humans like enter REM sleep with their eyes open and like them shits is like bugging, you know?
What do you mean? Like, looking everywhere?
Yeah.
Nah, she was just looking at one direction.
I wish I could sleep standing up like a horse. It'd be useful.
My feet would hurt.
Oh, they would. They definitely would.
She getting the hickey.
I never fucking realize which fucking person I'm missing in this part. I haven't played this game in like 10 years and I never remember like what... I think I did. Yellow shirt. I know I got the old man. I guess it is the kid in the yellow shirt. Fuck me. Definitely did this kid. This is the Evil Spirits kid. The girl too. Who am I missing?
They demons too?
Yep.
This game's encounter rate is fucked. dumb as hell.
Welp. Mm. Whoa. This is what Carlos tried to do when he booped that girl.
Making me delete this VOD, bruh.
Ew.
She didn't even do anything, bro.
For real.
Man, that takes a long time.
Damn. That's a cool looking sword.
Yep.
Damn, look at Orochimaru right there. Who's voice actor? Look at it.
How'd that work?
Creeping.
Oh man.
Fuck this guy, bro.
Yeah, that was mean.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. What month is it? Damn.
Forgot that happens. You punched the shit out of that guy. God damn. Oh, this part is
They
fun.
revealed the rest of the characters for the Mortal Kombat DLC coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about Spawn. Spawn doesn't come out till March.
Jesus, when's the game come out? May? Yeah, the game
game-
came out. The game came out in May, right?
It came out April.
What the fuck? Okay, that's no, that is worse, dude.
That nigga don't come out till March.
That's wild. This is dumb, dude.
Undress. Oh. What? That's why he mad.
No. Just a mama's boy.
Ooh, Datara.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Jesus.
You actually have to catch it fucking moving.
Damn, bro. They talking about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough Demon Slayer for now.
Alright.
I get the timing now.
T-Pain is streaming Apex Legends.
Sounds
It does sound weird.
Either his stream is lagging or my shit lagging. Samurai poop down tournament. Whoa, that's a cool skin. Oh shit, that's Alex Valle, bruh.
Oh, I remember this. You have to do quick time events or else you'll fall off the bull. This is awful.
Where's the Jersey Shore GRPG at, bruh?
Oh, I have to do this with my mouse.
What now?
We
The
can make
Jersey
it, bro.
Shore JRPG. Play as Pauly D.
Yeah, there's no way I was doing
Play as Poly B in turn-based combat.
Uh-huh. Got the situation on your team.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The situation has joined the party.
J Round, Snooky's like the little Pokemon of the group.
Can you imagine seeing like hentai of Snooki, dude? I don't want to.
She lost weight now, so it wouldn't even be that bad anymore. She lost mad weight, actually.
I don't think I've looked at her since she's been somewhat skinny.
I got you.
I don't have Discord pulled up. I have my stream shit on the other monitor. I'll take a look when I hear the beep. I hate you. I need to get used to blocking.
Hold on. This one is somewhat recent.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh yeah, shit.
Let's take a look. Stream. Fuck. Discord does not want to pop up. Hello? What? What? What happened to my Discord window? It's so gone!
No Snooky for you.
Huh? Not that I'm like overly upset about that aspect of it, but where is it?
Bruh. No, you won't see it.
I'm just more confused as to where the fuck Discord went. Did it get sent to desktop too? No? It just yeeted. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. What the fuck?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you can like hardly recognize her. She looks like somebody's Indian mom.
Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph Curry.
You can make the other screen tell you how many Zenny you have. They added that in the later game.
I think I'm going to bed.
Alright.
What's
Later,
lost
man.
here? See ya.
Dude.
Oh, after you've already tamed the bull, you don't have to do the quick time events anymore. That's nice. That wasn't good. Fucking god, what am I doing, dude? That counts as a counter. Oh. Was it better or worse the second time?
What?
Demon Slayer, bro.
Oh. It's just good.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I need to watch the most recent episode.
Considering that, like, I would have been back in school this week, I've reached a point where, like, weeks are just going ridiculously fast.
Yeah, fucking that. Sounds wonderful.
Kinda terrifying. I just remembered something I was supposed to do and did not do. I got like a month though, but I also kind of don't. Like I have to go to some like website to take care of like my ridiculously long like clearancing survey, but I put in like my information. It's like you know to have access. I think they put in my birthday wrong, and I don't want to like try it too many times without like knowing what the problem is because I think I would technically be lying to the government.
Yeah.
So I gotta email the fucking dude before I can get started on that. It's due September the 15th.
Ah, you're good.
I'll probably have started work by then. This is actually way easier on a mouse than it was on the touchscreen back in like 2006. I've jinxed the fuck out of it by saying that. Holy shit. How many do you have to do? There's one more, isn't there? Okay, there's not. Thank God. There's nothing there. Oh, it's bad. Fuck. You actually take damage when you lose. What the hell? Oh, you get a nice teleport back to the beginning. That's kind of them. Power bomb. Oh, I really should have saved my fucking game. We're about to take the fucking biggest L ever. Okay, I didn't even take damage. It's like I S-ranked him? Why was I like so bad like 3 seconds ago? They play the nice music. Puts a smile on my face. What's this dude's name? Tom? Invented fucking wings? That's crazy. Thought he said oof. For 1 million zenny, that is. isn't I? Oh, this game's fucking encounter rate is gonna make me kill myself. God damn it. It's been like 1 fucking second. Actually, I don't want to pulse out. We're gonna buy health. Oh, I thought that was something else. That was bad. Thought that was the fire wheel. It was the fucking flamethrower. Money, money, money. That was in fucking Gmod.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. The game is too powerful. The memes per second you can get. Really something else. That was dumb as fuck, Ryan. What are you doing? What? What? Bruh! That hit me? I ain't deserved that one, Chief. God damn it. Let's turn my afterburner. Shot man. Have cleared him out. Epic. Buy this man's fucking soda. Or juice. Juice. Man literally trades a fucking drone for a can of juice. What a legend. Oh, you actually have to control this fucking thing with the touch screen. Oh, he's just like a little dude pushing it, huh? Yeah, look at him. It's so sensitive. What the fuck? That's crazy. My HP is like what now? 70. Oh. Boy. His name is really Tom Dubious, bro. That's wild. It's not even that late. It's weird for Jalen to be getting off at like not 4 a.m., but I guess
He's a
his
school man now.
yeah. He starts next week though.
He's already been in classes.
Oh, it might have been like he had a class that only met like on Tuesday, because he said today that he didn't have anything to do until next week.
Yeah, he had classes earlier this week. He probably just has them early on and none at the end of the week.
That sounds nice.
Does sound nice.
I just hope that whenever I do take classes again, I don't have shit at 6 p.m. That shit's the goddamn worst.
Mm-hmm.
You go in and the sun's out, you come out and it's dark. Like, fuck. Oh my, I actually have a viewer. That's crazy. I did not expect you this late. I mostly stream because I would just be recording, but I don't want to have the file like on my computer. Yeah. His fucking buddy stole all of his credit for his work, and now he's all upset. Beat him up. Wake up, you shit! Oh yeah, the bus isn't here in this game. It's actually, where the fuck is it? God damn it. What do you have to say? Oh, here it is. Oh. It's my boy Justin. What's up, bro? Yeah. I saw you booted up Black Ops 3 for the first time in a minute. Actually, I hadn't seen your Steam online in a long time. Overwatch, huh? That sucks. When everybody was playing, like, recently, were you with them, Austin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why?
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't actually hate the game anymore, but it's not.
Yeah,
It,
it's just okay.
it
I only
starts
play
to...
it because it's fun with everybody else.
Yeah, there are more than, like, 3. Actually, when we played Black Ops 3 Customs, there were only, like, 3 good ones, but those 3 good ones were, like, pretty fucking good. Remember the Black Ops 3 Zombies map with where they turned Castle from World at War into a fucking zombie map? Shit was too good. We were gonna boot that back up the other day too. Because Jalen actually still has that installed of all the fucking games.
Damn. Yeah, World of War custom maps were the fucking jam.
Like, how much more than 3 are there? Like, are there, like, actually, like, a lot of good ones? Yeah, his name is Tom Dubious. What a fucking... God damn it.
Alright, 45 room credit. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I need 50 for that.
Like, he thinks that he's selling them out. That he's actually gonna show. Oh,
Alright,
shit.
bro, I'm going to bed.
I'll see you later, man.
See ya.
That's good. I guess I'll have shit to play if I decide to boot Black Ops up. 3 up. I've actually played a lot of, like, foreign multiplayer, like, throughout whenever I've been bored recently. And it's kind of awful, but mostly alright. Inspect everything. Waves in space. I guess that's the thing that you're like least likely to want to like straight up replace, right? Because you're probably still using your Windows installation, or like, I don't know. It's like, SATA SSDs don't really get faster. They've been pretty much at like the peak of the SATA bus since like we made that thing. My PC, well, I did a bunch of cosmetic stuff to it in like 2016, like right after the school year ended. I like replaced the like acrylic with like tempered glass, and I eventually got a last interesting COD after I got sucked into Overwatch. I played Overwatch when it came out, and then I like never wanted to play it again because I feel like that game somehow has like a worse community than like League of Legends. Whenever I play it, it's just like the worst type of shit. I also really don't like the designs of like a lot of the newer heroes. I fucking hate that hamster fuck. Shit sucks. But the only like big upgrade I've made that wasn't just aesthetic, well, there was the NVMe SSD. I have like a terabyte 960 Evo, which that thing is technically old now, but it's not like ever gonna be a bottleneck. And I have a 2080 Ti now. I like saved up like a semester's worth of money to buy it, and I won't really need anything else for a while. But it cost mad money. Now, is this like inspect everything, or is it inspect everything and talk to everyone? Because that would be annoying. I think it is that. God damn it. I remember I got stuck here like forever as a kid. I remember you told me when you got your 1080. And you also swapped a motherboard, presumably because I remember you asking me and we decided that your motherboard was probably like dead. Which, that's like your like third motherboard, right? Because we had like the tiny one, and then you got like a second one, and then that one couldn't sustain your original overclock, and then you got like a third one. So I guess it's like your fourth one? Oh, I have to go back and talk to Aaron. Oh, you're 9900K. I still have my same i7 that the 4790K that I had when I met you, dude. And it's not really ever felt slow yet, but now that I have my like actual job, probably October, I will build a Ryzen Threadripper system when the new ones come out. Which is rumored to be October, but nobody knows. Because I never have had like HEDT with like quad channel memory. I've like always wanted to do it. Jackass about the thing. And creepy dudes like, oh no, they're fucking gonna steal my idea. Fuck. Not again. And then turn all evil. I probably shouldn't have skipped the cutscene. can come up here. Oh, this is actually important to remember for later. This is where you meet the fucking satellite people. Considering I haven't played this in 10 years, I remember this like way too well. I played the fuck out of this game. Did like at least like 3 playthroughs of it. Only one of them I actually got to the final boss and like beat him. I feel like this game's memorable because as opposed to like being Lan, who's like, you know, a happy kid, you're like depressed little shithead Geo, which like by the next game he's like all happy and shit too, so only this game stands out for this. Meanwhile, as upset, they're stealing my fucking idea. Fuck. That's a lot of people he remembers stealing his shit. Now there's new people gonna do it, although those are like the same people except for fucking Aaron. Look at them. NPCs, bruh. 2D games. It is rough. Yeah, 8 cores, 16 threads is gonna be the standard of shit for a while. Okay, right. A CPU replacement, like when it's a whole platform upgrade is probably the biggest pain in the ass, because then it's like, you know, you're doing your motherboard, you're doing your front panel headers. It's a pain, basically dismantling the whole thing. But if you're not doing a platform upgrade, it's not too big of a deal. That's the selling point for AMD, is that they've kept the AM4 socket around for a long time, and if you have like X370, you can still, almost all the like X370 boards still support like the newest Threadripper chips. Wait, was there something I wanted to change? No. I already have 3 fire rings, right? Yeah, no, I only do. Alright. Let's get rid of a plasma gun. I'm gonna buy whatever Threadripper chip is $1,000 or like 900 or like 1100, like that range of shit. I think it'll be a 24 core, and that will be way more than I need, but I want it mostly to have it and not because I like need it at all. Although if I'm gonna like be bringing like MATLAB work home from my job, I might actually want something like that, so I don't think it'll be entirely unwarranted. To watch Geo slowly warm up to his friends, even though they're not his friends yet. I mean, they still are the king of single core, and it's like, it's just that the margin is like way smaller now. It used to like not even be a question, you know. But I feel like AMD is really close now, but I feel like Intel will always be the king of single core performance as far as like x86 goes. Eight's not gonna be that insane like soon. Like you know, the 8-core part from 8-core Ryzen part is like what, like 300 or less when like it's been out for a while, you know? That's basically what quad cores were like not too long after they were introduced. I think shit's actually gonna start taking advantage of 6 to 8 cores like actually like in a game soon. I mean, there's games that do now, but it's like strategy games, you know. I mean, Ashes is the benchmark, right? But no one plays that game, so people just call it Ashes the benchmark. But like Anno, I think will use the fuck out of like a lot of CPU cores. Not that I play games like that, but yeah, we'll get there. It's really like streaming, right? And like X264, so your CPU is doing it, it looks better. Although the new NVIDIA graphics cards stream really well on their own with NVENC. That's what I'm using right now. So basically don't really need the CPU for this. Betrayal? What? I'm not buying it anymore. Shut up, bro. We'd also point out the fact that I have a $1,200 graphics card and I'm playing a Nintendo DS game with it. But it's always been like that. Up to 12 threads in Battlefield 5. Yeah, I feel like that with RTX on might actually be a little bit like rough on CPU. I didn't actually look when I played it. I own Battlefield 5. It came with this graphics card, but like I did not play like a lot of it. I started like one of the campaigns. I haven't touched multiplayer in it, and I think it's like starting to get better. But like they've been like putting out patches that like further break the game. Alright, yeah, we're supposed to leave, huh? Which planet is the fucking exit? Probably the Earth, right? How would they lock us in? I feel like the scenarios and writing in this game is like a little bit more dumb than the number of planets in the solar system. Pluto ain't a planet. This was like soon after they decided that too. Was it? Was that like... This was like what, 2006? 2005? It was 2005, and yeah, I think. With RTX on. So did you actually upgrade again, or did you just wait for the patch that enables it on the other cards? Because I've heard that shit does not run well. Oh, you just like seen it in a video. You're on 1080 Ti. Thought you had vanilla 1080. I think you just texted me like a picture of a box though, so I probably am just remembering wrong. Or you actually like did the mid-gen upgrade, in which case that's real shit. Bruh. Oh, why I gotta be bad at this game? Oh, fighting two of these guys is some shit. Oh, I'm dumb as hell. Come on, bruh. Yep. I need to just actually learn to block, but after playing like Battle Network the other day, it's not coming naturally. A Thunderball. That's a useful card. Place a plasma gun. So in here, we give it the suck, and then it will suck the thing back into place. Oh yeah, these guys. I remember what they do. Peekaboo. What am I? What? Oh yeah, the sound waves. I remember. But this is actually like a little bit of a like nasty fucking group to fight. Oh my god. The fucking down arrow, Ryan. That didn't count as a counter? Well, that's bad. No, it's not. You had one 1080. Oh, you Craigslisted your way up. Craigslisted your way into it, that's lit. That's a worthwhile upgrade. I don't like their naming scheme. Like the 70 and 80 class card are way less different than the 80 and the Ti class card, and for like the past like 4 generations. But like the number difference, like you would assume the number difference to be bigger than the letter difference. It's not true. Like people like out of like, you know, like I guess layman, you would say, right? Like hear like 1080 and 1080 Ti, and it's like it doesn't sound like there's a big difference. Don't know if I said, but that like shitty little computer that you like rented from me is still in use. I ended up putting like a 1060 in it. I sold it to my roommate. It was actually, I don't know if you remember the kid that like came in our room like bleeding and poured like straight up like isopropyl alcohol like on his like open wound. That guy, he fucking bought that shit for me. It's like his computer that he plays games with. This tile set for this like computer looks really cool. This took me a long ass time when I was a kid to get through. Fucking. Oh, you have to dodge this bullshit. This is gonna be awful on the horizontal setup for the emulator and for this stream. This is goddamn terrible. Was that the projector guy or someone else? That was someone else. Although I'm still friends with the projector guy too. He's a piece of work. I use that projector as like my like home theater computer in the, or yeah, no, I had the projector set up down here in this basement with that shitty like little computer for like 3 years. And I didn't really, the projector was up until I bought this 55-inch OLED TV that I'm playing on now. The projector's like right there in the other room. I never replaced the damn bulb in it. It like kept saying like the bulb was gonna die, but it never did. I bought a replacement, and none of the all the replacements were bad because they're like third-party ones. The thing is so old. Yeah, but it's me and the projector guy's friend John. I think you would get a kick out of this if he came in here and saw that I was referring to him as projector guy. Ah! The input lag, it's not bad at all. It's like no worse than any of my monitors have been. It's a LG C9 OLED. So it's like the newest gen of them. The input lag's like really good. I also like upgraded a mouse. This is a G502 like Lightspeed. And it is like, oh god, this is awful. Like, with this mouse and like the TV, the input lag actually feels like a combined like less than this is way easier with mouse than my old setup with my old monitor and my Logitech MX Master, which is not a gaming mouse, but I really like that mouse, so I used it for like years. Oh. Okay. That's bad. The music here is just like the game's main theme. You'd think it'd be like final level music. And just like scientifically, right, an OLED should have like really low response time. Any input lag is due to processing, so you just have to go in and turn all the processing features off, which if you're playing on an Xbox, well actually the Xbox will send a little thing over HDMI to tell the TV to do that for you automatically. You can't make your computer do it though, so you actually have to go in there and configure it. But with all the processing features turned off, the input lag is really great. Earlier in the summer, I was like playing a lot of like Battalion 1944 and like CS:GO, and I had like no issues. TVs are gonna be getting better about that. Oh, this is fucking travesty. I have no idea what's happening. The nasty little virus group for early game. I like already do what I was supposed to do. Confused, I'm not paying attention. And I very much need to be because these fucking virus groups are fucking tough. Oh, dude. Gladly take your game. Yeah, so there's burn-in issues, but you just have to like think about it, right? So I hate Windows like auto hide taskbar, but I have that turned on, and I just have like a slideshow background, and I have the computer turn the screen off, which doesn't on a TV won't actually turn the screen off, but it looks like it's off because when an OLED is displaying black, it is off. The pixels are off at least. But so you just change some settings in Windows, and your risk of it is significantly reduced. And I finally understood the pattern. But yeah, honestly, like, Brennan has, like, an earlier model of these, the B8, I think, and, like, he said that he's noticed, like a little bit of image retention on his. Block, Ryan. He said he's noticed like image retention on his after he's like left something on for a while, but I haven't even noticed it at all. And despite this being a newer model, they haven't actually changed the panel on any of their models since then. Now, his is a B7 actually. This is even older. You got like a really good deal on it. Yeah, let me do. I might have to pulse out and get health back. Mindful use is enough to prevent OLED burn-in from really becoming an issue. Like, I expected stuff like overlays, like for frame rate, to have like a little bit of an effect, but I really haven't noticed anything. Oh, I do have a small energy. Nice. Yeah, it is stuff like that that's more of an issue, but again, I have the taskbar auto hide, and I haven't noticed anything with like game HUDs. I play a lot of different games, though. I'm like not like... But there have been like weeks where I've only played one game and I've still never noticed anything burn-in like. But I feel like if I really did just play like one game all the time, I would be more concerned. But then again, I also think I would have noticed something by now if it was going to be an issue. But I've had this thing all summer and I haven't run into anything. I definitely haven't become less of a degenerate in the time of the summer. Oh, come on. Fucking mess. There's like built-in like features that reduce it too. So like a thing called pixel shift, where the entire screen shifts by like a few pixels every like once in a while, and like most of the time, like in a video game, you'd never notice it. It is annoying because it cuts off the little bit of the taskbar that shows you like if something's open. So that much sucks, but some combination of like the features that the display has to mitigate it, and then you just remembering and keeping in mind that it's a thing. enough to wane it off. Bitch. Fuck. Get fucked. Oh, it's bad. Oh, Ice Stage is like really useful in this game, isn't it? There's a lot of like status effects you can play. You think it's worth it over something like local dimming? The real question that you have to ask yourself is visually, like absolutely, yeah, like without a doubt. It like in HDR, it's so good, but there's one OLED monitor being sold in the market. It's $2,000. It's like 19 inches. It's tiny. And right. No, it's $4,000 actually. I misspoke, and it might even be 5. It's made by Asus, right? So like, for the money, you can buy 2 of this TV, right? So really, like, big displays are the only like way to get it, and little ones like on a phone. You just stream like all your fucking games to your phone, right? No, don't do that. That didn't even look like it hit him, but it got him. Nice. Yeah. No, if size is no issue, then yeah, it's probably like worth it. But there's monitors that are like monitor size that have local dimming, and it's like really good on some of them, although it is like distracting like in something like, you know, Excel, like in Windows. But so that was just the main thing, is like, will Ryan be able to adjust to mounting like a 55-inch display on the wall and like having his desk behind it? And the answer was yes. Did I come down here already? I don't remember. I'm playing this game on like full autopilot and it's not working. Hopefully this hits one of them. Bruh. Come on, bruh. Very disheartening that... Very disheartening that when you use a battle card, it removes your Mega Buster charge. That is goddamn annoying. I feel like there's actually a thing that you can get that it won't do that. I think like the best showcase of it so far is was Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect on this thing looks absolutely ridiculous. Like the ability to do HDR with it. Yeah. So this the ability to do HDR with it is great, but really the thing that sells you on the OLED is that when something is black, it's just completely black. Like you can see, I'm playing this DS game, and like the top corner is blacked out, and there's just nothing there. It's just completely black. It looks cool. High refresh rate, yes. So all these screens are pretty much 4K, which ends up being the problem. Is that TVs don't have DisplayPort; they have HDMI, and this TV has HDMI 2.1, but no graphics cards support HDMI 2.1. So what you end up with is, for games where I really want high refresh rate, you can run 1440p 120 Hz on this screen. And I think most of I think most of LG's OLEDs, including like the lower model ones, do support 1080p 120 and 1440p 120. And then this one, if I had an HDMI 2.1 source, would be able to do 4K 120, but the RTX 2080 Ti only has HDMI 2.0B, so you can't actually do that. Theoretically, by running more color compression, you should be able to do 4K 120 with what's called 420 chroma, but and like there's Samsung TVs that actually will accept that 4K 120Hz signal and show it, but this TV freaks out when you give it any sort of 120Hz 4K signal over HDMI 2.0B. So it does not work on here. So if I want 120 Hz, I can do it. I just have to lower to 1440p and not 4K, which on a single 2080 Ti, 1440p 120 is like pretty much. I'll be sitting with like an average FPS of like 150 in like something like Fortnite, which is like an average game, right? And if I don't even have like not even this graphics card can really push 4K 120. So it's not really a huge deal. But yeah, they pretty much all these OLED screens I think will accept a 120 Hz signal and display it properly, which is very nice. I don't know if I know the Sony's OLEDs use the same panel. They actually get the panels from LG. And I don't know if those TVs will accept a 120 Hz signal, but the panel is clearly capable of it because it's all the same panel, and these can do it just fine. Oh, that was terrible. That wasn't even a good attempt. This TV also has the HDMI form version of variable refresh rate, which is just called HDMI VRR, which is not the same thing as FreeSync. Even though AMD has made FreeSync work over HDMI, it's still a DisplayPort standard, so it does not work on this TV with a computer. The Xbox One can display a variable refresh rate, basically FreeSync signal to this TV, but a computer cannot. So hopefully they will make adapters that can transcode that, so I won't have to buy an entirely new graphics card to have VRR, because VRR is really nice. Get me out of here. I don't want to fight that shit. There is another fucking computer's worth of this, huh? What the fuck is wrong with you, game? Yeah, no, it is definitely hard to give up high refresh rate for like most types of games. A lot of games I play are like this, where it's like an old Game Boy or like console game that I'm playing on an emulator, in which case like the high refresh rate can't help you anyway, but like any like 3D game that runs well, right? I'm excited for like DisplayPort to HDMI 2.1 adapters to come out, because then I can play CSGO at 4K 120, which sounds like a good time, roughly. Like old games, old PC games I'd be able to play at like 4K 120, but not new ones. Especially not like RTX games, right? Oh, it loops back. That's why that's like that. Fuck. We're gonna try to kill the first bird really fast. Nope. Whoo! Fuck me! Why'd I add attack plus one? Like, fucking... Yeah, you can't block the fucking birds. I thought you couldn't. I don't know why I felt the need to test it. Dude. I suck at this game. Where's the save? That's the question. Do we end the stream? Where's the save? Is it close? Probably not. Oh, Oh, it is. Cool. I guess we're going to the fucking cows sing. That's not a phrase. Running too fast, Geo. This is awful. Dude. Nope. There we go. Hate this. Hate this as a kid. I hate it now. And skip the text. Bitch. Oh yeah, it's early adopter stuff, man. It's definitely early adopter stuff, but people who are saying it's like a stupid thing that's like doesn't matter. Nvidia did this with programmable shaders years ago, and those became like a massive pillar of like modern computer graphics. It's just like people don't understand that. Although them hiking their prices as much as they did was a bad move, but they eventually came to pay for that. Oh, that was good. It's more than shiny, dude. It's like... I feel like a lot of the games that even have it now, like, while it looks nice, it's, like, impressive. It's just, like, the art direction has to take advantage of it, right? Because developers are at a state where they're good at making things, like, feel nice with, like, standard, like, fake dynamic lighting and baked lighting. So it's, like, it's just getting to the point where you're actually designing your game around, like, certain aspects of the lighting system to be, like, real-time ray trace. It's definitely going to make more of a difference in games like Metro, where the actual like global what's the term I'm looking for? The global illumination is done with the ray tracing and not like just like specular highlights the way that Battlefield does. Though if you look at footage now, yeah, okay, right. So the Battlefield 5 implementation is making things shiny. The Metro Last Light implementation is actually making like the atmosphere like inside a building with like point light sources look better. I don't know what they actually call it in Battlefield 5, but the Metro Last Light implementation is called the global illumination is done with the ray tracing. And then there's stuff like the Minecraft RTX and Quake 2 RTX that recently... Quake 2 RTX has been out, but Minecraft RTX where it's actually like the whole scene is path traced. But you have to have a very graphically simple game like Minecraft 2. But I don't know if you've looked at the Minecraft RTX trailer, but it looks fucking mind-blowing actually. I already came down here. No, I came down here when I died. I have not been down here. Good. You know that the air spreads have to go. Let's get ghost pulses and a wide wave. Nope. Wide. Wait, I have a recover 50? That is staying. Where's my recovered 10? Already got rid of my recovered 10s. Let's get rid of this paralyzed plus. It's not fucking helping. The barrier's not helping either because even if you block, the barrier still goes away. So we should probably get another Thunderball and a Jet Attack. Yeah. Auto select my favorites. I don't care. God damn, there's a lot of bullshit in this game. I guess. Bro, come on, bro. Thank you, game. I would have had to waste a lot of time pulsing out and getting health back. Give me that. What was that? Is that a card? Radar missile. Honestly, the normal swords don't help that much either in this game. Like, yeah, max on that. That is right. So, maybe a grass stage would help. That Doom gameplay video is like, it was just a stream. I didn't even edit that, but for some reason that's like one of my best like videos on this channel. I was like, wow, like the like setup and everything here is like good. I would like to stream and upload more. I'm just lazy as shit, and I'm also like, this summer would have been the time to do it, but because I'm lazy as shit, I did not. And I have to like start like my actual job soon, so. Running out of time. Not that I won't have time, but I'll just have less. I'd have to like get into like a rhythm with it, although I feel like I'll eventually hit that point. It's really that like I expect like my like weekly routine to be like I come home, I get in this Discord server with my fucking dumbass friends, and like just if I'm gonna stream, it'll be like just while that's happening. But the problem is like we say a lot of fucked up shit, and I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Yeah, Doom is shit, and Doom Eternal looks great, and I'm very excited. Extremely excited for Doom Eternal, actually. Just like when they announced Doom Eternal and I saw like the original Doom, like weird looking like plasma rifle, I was like, this is it. This is that good shit. I did just save that I'm becoming paranoid because I've been getting fucked in this game because I'm not paying attention. Oh, aren't you fuck? admittedly, Wolfenstein: The New Colossus was a little bit of a step down from the New Order, and the recent like co-op Wolfenstein game is apparently very fucking bad. But I have to have high hopes for Doom. I don't see anything like stupid about it. There's nothing like it in the trailers that would indicate to me that it's gonna be anything but excellent. However, they always could fuck it up. They make things harder on themselves that they don't use DirectX for their game, which is also a good thing, but like, I remember when Doom came out, it was only OpenGL, and there's just performance problems. If it's half as good as Doom 2016, it'll be worth it, absolutely. You ever played like OG Doom? Like 1990s Doom? Me and a friend went back and played like oh, I just have to shoot that thing and it'll go away, the white one. That's right. Like OGS Doom. I've been playing that with a friend. We played through like all of like Doom 2 on like Xbox Live Arcade back in the day, and so now we play like those old Doom engine games on like GT Doom and co-op. I wrote a little like script to like make playing co-op easier. Doom is great. Even Doom 3 is good, even though it's very different. It's basically like a standard horror shooter game, but very nice one. Oh, that hit him because it fucking boomerangs. Fuck yeah. I'm doing way better in these boss fights than I am in like virus encounters. Is that another S rank? I don't think it was. 8. That's still pretty good. Originals like cost hardly anything if you have like if you know if a Steam sale comes along, them shits are like a couple dollars. If you buy them though, don't just launch it unless you're like really trying to immerse yourself in like old school shit because it'll run in like DOSBox. Use like GT Doom, drag your WAD files in there, and Doom is a great time. Original Doom 2 is like one of my favorite games ever, even though the Earth levels are ugly as shit. I didn't play original Doom as a kid either. I got into it like when it came out on Xbox Live Arcade, and I was like, wow, this is great. I really do like this game's main theme. Music, good. That's not a complete 180 from Doom. That's still like really violent. No, I have not played Doki Doki Literature Club. I like 2 or 3 of my friends had. I think Jalen was like, nah, that's pretty good, but I've unfortunately not played it. Or watched someone play it. That was like becoming a thing, and I was just like, you know what, I can skip out on this little pop culture blip, but maybe I'll get around it. I have been more of a fucking weeb in like these past couple of months than I ever have, and I was already like hell of a weeb before. Best story in a game. I believe it. I know at least one of those fucking girls in that game will kill the fuck out of you. Fight me. Nah, I don't doubt it, bro. I'll get around to it. Maybe I'll stream that next. That actually sounds like a good idea. Staff party. Ugh. Well, that was nice. You want to be there for that? Well, shit. If I do remember to do that, I guess I'll shoot you a text. Or I could be like, you know, a really annoying YouTuber and be like, click the notification bell. Alright. We're like 2 scenarios in. We're gonna call the Megaman. After this long ass cutscene, Jesus. I forgot you actually have like a level in this game. We're level 10. That's nice. I wonder what the fuck determines that. They probably told me and I glossed the fuck over it because I'm not paying attention to these streams. Alright. That's good. Get the fuck out. We will do a backup save state for the sake of security. Cool. Alright. Thanks for fucking watching, chat. And by chat, I mean goddamn Justin. It's been a pleasure.